What's up, gang? It is a cold day today in Cincinnati, but I'm here on site shooting with one of my clients. The project is a mission moment video that they'll be using for a fundraising event this year throughout the year. So we're gonna film some more so testimonials, interview style, documentary style, and we'll have some B-roll as well later on in the day. So I'm going to take you guys along with me today, show you as much as I can, and hope you enjoy this. To the clients, so we're about to go in, get set up. Got all our gear here. Love my handy cart. Gets me through a lot. And then obviously these have wheels on them. So we just loaded in, and today we have two different sets. As you can see, we're going to be using the client studio that they have usually set up for podcasting, but today we're going to have it set up for a couple different interview sets. So we got one scene here, one scene there, and we'll be using a couple other spaces around the office to shoot some things, kind of trying to make it look homey. And just about to pull out the gear. So we're going to be rocking the FX6. It's my favorite camera ever. Um, Two of those for the interview portion. We'll kind of have a wide shot, and then we'll have kind of a shot more intimate on the hands, things like that. And then later on, when we do some B-roll, we'll be using the A7S III for that. So we're gonna get unpacked, get set up, get this thing going. Here's a bit of a time lapse of me setting up for the first interview. I'm using the SmallRig 120B for my key light with a softbox and a honeycomb grid so that it doesn't spill all onto the background. I'm using that SmallRig 10C as for the backdrop to kind of create this window because there's no windows in the room, but I wanted it to feel like homey, warm. And then we're using the Godox mic plugged into the Zoom F3 for audio. And our A cam is going to be the FX6, and our B cam is going to be the A7S III. I also didn't have any assistance for the day, so here I am sitting in, kind of getting my levels using the Sony monitor control app to just kind of view what the camera's seeing. So sometimes technology can be your best friend.
I didn't have an attitude of why me. Um, it was really more of, okay, this happened to me. I've always had a mindset that bad things happen to good people, and it's really what your attitude is and how you address things and how your attitude on a go forward basis that matters. Because you can't.
We are CCF Mission Moment Video, Scene 2, Take 1. And I think Sherry already went over some of the things with you. Um, you'll just be having a conversation, so you can always look at her.
We're besties now.
Yeah, just try to repeat the question as much as you can in between, if you can. And if you mess up, we can just stop.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll have you start by saying your name and spelling it.
I might not have been here now because when I had that mole that I'd had my entire life and then it started acting really weird, I was still scared to go to the dermatologist because I was like, ooh, what is this? I was afraid to show it to anybody. But I finally did. And he is the one that said, okay, you need to get this surgery now. If I hadn't had that dermatologist, I probably wouldn't have done anything about it.
Any questions that you might want to ask?
There's not a question, but there's something that I would love for you to say again. Kind of just summarizing what you said was that we all go through our own battles, but cancer is not one you have to go through alone. Like, I really like that. You don't have to say it verbatim, what I just said, but like something like that, just to get just that thought, I thought was really good.
Okay.
So for the last setup for the day, we transitioned into one of the offices that wasn't being used, and it was pretty tight. So you can see everything's pretty close to one another, and I'm using all the available light to kind of create some fill in the room. But it turned out really warm, and I really like the look that it gave. And here's a look at a reverse angle of the lighting setup, so you can see where my motivated lighting is coming from.